Alright guys, so this video you're about to watch is all about water pressure. So essentially in this video we're going to look at what high water pressure looks like, where your water comes from, and how to replace your regulator if you're having a high water pressure issue like I was. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so now that we have gone over where your water comes from and how it gets to your house, now we're going to talk about how you test for high water pressure. So the easiest way to do that is to get yourself one of these, a water pressure gauge. I'll put a link to one below. And essentially you just screw this onto a hose bib and it will tell you exactly what your PSI is. So in this example here, let's screw it on. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and just turn the hose bib on here. And then you're going to see pressure read on there. So you can see here, we're between 115 and 120. So we have extremely high water pressure here. Remember the average pressure that you should have is anywhere from 60 to 80. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over how you can remedy this situation here. Alright, so now that you've tested your water pressure and you know you have high water pressure, the first thing you're going to want to do is go over to where your water comes in and shut the water off. Alright, once that's off, you're going to go over to the lowest point of the house where you have a sink, or whether it's a hose bib or something where you're able to drain the water out, so that way there'll be nothing coming back out of the system as you're trying to replace this with the regulator. Alright, now that the water is finished, you are ready to go ahead and start to take apart the ready to go ahead and start taking apart. Alright, the first thing, you're going to want to loosen these connections here. That one's turning pretty easy. Let's see if we can't get you guys on the tripod here. Alright, so we got one side loose there. Let's see if we can't get this other side loose. There we go. Just want to make sure that nothing's going to leak out of here. I'll let that drip a little bit. Oh, and before you comment that this is illegal, this is what they use to monitor your water, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's not true. They don't use this anymore. They have a meter on the outside of the house. So this has just been sitting here for who knows how long. Once you get the old regulator out of there, now you're ready to go install your new one here. This one I got off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. It is a Watts. Alright, so I was hoping that I was going to be able to thread this right on, but the threads on the regulator that were there are different than the one that this comes with, so gotta go to the store and get some pipe. Alright, so I just pulled the old fitting off there to look at it, see if I can reuse it, but unfortunately it's like a one-piece fitting here. There isn't an option to take that nipple off the end there, so we're gonna go ahead and make one here. So I believe I got everything I need. But good. Okay. Alright, now that we got the pipes cooled off, we got our monster tape. We got them both threaded up here, so let's get them put in. Oh wait, before we do that though, gotta put this on. Get this guy. Get channel locks. And when you're installing your regulator here, it will have an arrow which will show you the direction of the water flow. So make sure you install it the correct way. Should be good. Let's see if we have any leaks. Fill it slowly. Alright, completely pressurized here. We'll give it a minute, see if we have any leaks. Alright, so now I've gone ahead and I let the air out of the hose bib here. Let's see what kind of pressure we have. Alright, so we're sitting about 50 psi, which is a little low. We probably want that closer to 60, 65, 80, somewhere in that range, so I think we can turn it up on the regulator. So again, the way you adjust it is you loosen this nut, and then you take your screwdriver, you thread that in, and then we're going to go over here, and now we're up to about 70 psi. So probably a little higher. Alright, so I just adjusted it a little more. I think I'll leave it there for now, so 70 psi. We'll see how it works, if the showers and everything feel normal, and if we need to turn up more, we always can.